Good morning. Really happy to have bought this cafe au lait. That one's kind of spent, so I'm going to pop it, but it just keeps on putting on new flowers, so I'm happy about that. I think the beans are kind of dying back because I just have been missing beans, and so when the beans think they've done all the things, right, they just shrivel up and die. But also it's getting to be hot and a little dry now. So that's going to be, yeah, this one looks terrible. That's going to be like a struggle, right, for all of the plants. So I love that my mums are still going strong. And this is here. Oh, you can't really see it. Hold on. Ow, there's thorny bits. Okay, that's a beautiful dahlia that's kind of coming into flower. Would it even be my video if the train didn't come by? Let's pause for a sec. Okay, so I've got to get in here. It's kind of difficult to get in here because we've done so much to keep this blackberry bush like contained. But I've got to get in here and weed. There's a lot of like weeds under here. Watch out, ma'ams. Ma'ams, could you guys move? Thank you. So let's see here. We'll start in the perennial garden. Look at this, Fruity Petals is growing. It's growing. I'm happy. Okay, so let's just start from the back and move our way around. So the winged peas, right, have got flowers. Let's get in close and see if we can look at those together. So, oh, they're not really open. Well, one of them's kind of open. Let's go. Let me squish up in here. So the wing peas have this beautiful, like, oh no, oh well, kind of gray blue flower. They're really pretty. And there are some that are purple potted. I don't know if this is the purple potted one or the green potted one. I don't know yet. And I still haven't got back here and weed eated, and I need to. The marigolds, these are the white marigolds. They are going to put on flowers any day now. Oh no. Sorry. This is a weed, not what I want, but this is a blueberry, and it's got new growth coming in, so I'm excited. It's been so hot, guys, that I have not got out here and done anything useful. I need to come back and cut back this arugula. I could see some oaks and some weeds around this pear that I need to chop, and I really need to get back here and weed eat. It looks terrible. It's just not been something, like, I fell yesterday again. I gotta quit falling. So it's been really difficult for me to like just be physically feeling capable and good enough to do that. And Hubs is not right allowed to be doing that with his injury. So it's just been very difficult for me. My garden this year, my yard, my everything is frustrating. So anywho, you can see that this bee balm is finished. This one's on its way out, and when that happens, this will open up some more sunlight in here. This canna's leaning, and I'm not really sure why it's leaning. These usually hold themselves up very well. I may chop it, and that will probably encourage some more growth up from the bottom. This dahlia looks fine. This dahlia looks like crap. I'm not sure why that is, but we'll find out. I'm really happy, though, to see that this spotted bee balm has really done well. It should be perennial here, but I mean, right, like, should be is always the operative word. That ground cherry, native ground cherry, is still functioning. There's one over there. It looks bad, but it's still here. And those are Spanish needles with this pretty little white flower. And I actually went to my local garden center and I saw she was growing some too, and I thought, ma'am, where did you get those? Most people don't even know about those. Okay, so these did come up, but some critter, probably a roly-poly, snapped them right off. So this is what we're holding on to this year for the loofahs. And I'm not too concerned, right? Like, the loofahs will do fine. Probably should trim back the chives here, and yeah, everything looks good. The gummies are putting on growth, which I'm thrilled about. The bay laurel, they're like the offshoots that came up, those are coming up even more, so I'm really happy about that. I need to get in and weed again. It's always the weeding, and I really do need to get in here and try and collect some beans. Hopefully when it gets a little warmer. I know it sounds crazy, but when the sun comes out and the humidity burns off a little, I hope I can get out here and do some of that without feeling like disgusting. Because it is so difficult to get out here when it's that humid. I am actually a lot better out here when it's 95 degrees and it's hot enough where the humidity is not here. I'm really looking forward to seeing all the flowers coming in on this, because I seem to just miss the flowers, right? But I have been, like, look, here's another pod that's just developing still. I've been good about, getting this up off of the ground when it sends out side shoots. I see what I missed. But anyway, hold on. I'm sorry, but I can't look at grass growing in my stuff and not yank it. Okay. This guy, I think they fight. Oh, no, one is alive. One is alive out of all of those, just that one. I don't know. I'm not worried about that anymore. This is gone. This is what's going. This is what we're doing. I may actually take some seeds. These ones actually look a little fuller. So when that one gets kind of brown, I might just stick it over there so we can have like an arch of this blue pea vine where we can use the flowers for tea. And let's come look over here. The mum, still looking good. The sweet goldenrods, also looking good. The rhubarb looks rough, and I'm not surprised, but I am disappointed. So there's that. You getting fairly tall, sir, ma'am, whatever we're gonna call you. No flowers yet, but I expect that we will get some. I did actually pinch the end of this off because I had read that if you do that, then it'll start putting out side branches, more side branching, right? So I've got both of these up here, and it looks like they're already making berries, which I also read means these will maybe come back next year because they'll just drop berries, which I'm down with. Not having to do my own seed starting, always a bonus, right? Jelly vine looks terrible this year. The jelly vine is usually just massive by now in the year, and it's not. And you know what? Everything's gonna have their year. So these are weeds. That is a ground cherry, I believe, that I planted on purpose. This is a basil. I'm gonna actually snap it right here. Maybe. Ooh, maybe. Okay, roughly done. That's a lemon basil, I can tell now, because I want it to bush out a little bit. Yeah. Okay, go away. Gross. No! Oh well, there's one right next to you, so I'm okay with it. And I'm gonna pinch that before it gets too... Here we go. Alright, that's enough out of you. Quit hitting me. The rosenweed has rust. Ooh, you guys can't see that. That's really... Okay, the rosenweed has rust badly. Very badly, actually. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I don't know if I'm going to cut it down at the base. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't like it right now, so that may be coming on. I'm going to actually pinch this while we're here. If I pinch you right here, just the tip, these will start bushing out. This Japanese, or Okinawan spinach, I guess is what it's called. Let's see. I have been trying, but like every time I get all the oak trees up, more appear. It's so annoying. That one looks rough. That ground cherry. These two look pretty good. I'm gonna maybe try and water that a little more or something. But I can see new oak seedlings coming up no matter how many times I get out here and dig them up. There's always more. And there's always these not what I want things in the ground, in the pathways. Okay. That's another sorrel. But let's see. I think I killed it. I did. My bronze fennel is just toast. It should be right here, but it looks like crap. Probably got too hot and I didn't water it back here like I should have. Which I have been. Like you could see it's moist, but I don't know. I live in a hot area. Some things just don't make it. Charlie, what's up, Bubba? You okay? Are you okay? Okay, thank you. I'm not sure what that was about, but so some things make it, some don't. I am disappointed because it looked really pretty over there, but I'm about to hop up in here and get some of these tree collared leaves because that is a good looking tree collar. There's some damage. You can see some damage coming in on the lower leaves, but dude, I'm so thrilled with the fact that it's not dead this time of year. Yes, we're good. Okay. You know, that one looks so pretty, and it's leaning over so badly. I don't know if that one's going to make it, that zinnia, but whatever. These zinnias will tough it out. They toughed it out last year. Okay, I think that's everything in here. Let's go look at the vegetable garden. Okay, so what are you doing? I put some little peppers in here. They look like they are struggling. So I don't know. I think I just need to keep it watered, maybe. I don't know, guys. Like, these beans dried up for sure, the Carmenot beans. So I guess, but it's been raining like regularly. I don't know, guys. Should keep it watered, but it doesn't look good, I can tell you that. I need to get in here because some of these flowers have died and they look just brown and gross. So I'm going to get in here and kind of clean that out. I did it today, I think, because that looks bad. I would like to point out that the Peggy Martin rose has made it to the top, guys. So we are excited about that. And let's see what's going on over here. This is sweet. Oh, come on. Meh. That's a weed. Oh my goodness, guys, that's a weed. All right. There, I had a coleus in here last year, and I just saw the other day there's like a little seedling from it coming up. I'm here for it. We will let that stand. Oh, I wish I could get here like during the day instead of so early in the morning to show you guys those really pretty like puffball flowers. So we did put the sprinkler on yesterday, but these edging parts, like you can see, it's moist here, but it's dry there. So I need to come out here and kind of water this stuff along the edge. And let's see. I just love this hot cocoa rose. It is so pretty. That looks weird, but the peppers I put in here, the gochujang peppers, are doing well. I'm trying to keep this picked, this dahlia. I don't normally like yellow stuff, but like, I think my mind's changing this year because I've noticed this year there's a lot of yellow going on in my life, flower-wise. So maybe my tastes are changing. Anyway, I like to see these coming up. This dahlia started and then I don't know, happened. Something, it just like, I don't know, got brown or something. These ones, they're really pretty. Right now they're kind of crap, but they're actually really, what are you guys hopping for? Anyway, no cucumbers yet. Cucumber vines. Cucumbers growing into the tree, but no cucumbers yet. We'll hope. I gotta get out here and trim this again. I think I'm gonna take these muscadine grapes out, guys. They're not producing, right? Like, I don't have any grapes. I saw so many flowers and little grapes this year, and then none of them are here. I know the roots are going into my blueberry bed, and that's probably taking nutrients away from the blueberries. So I think in the wintertime or the spring, I'm gonna just take this down. I don't want it. It's not producing like I want it to. Look at all of these tomatoes. All of these are leaf-footed bug infested, bitten up tomatoes, and I was so angry because this is JD's C-Tex slicer. It has been so good. The disease has been minimal. The growth has been great. It's held out through the heat. I was so frustrated that I didn't get any of these daggum beautiful beefsteaks because beefsteaks are so hard for us to grow here in the hot weather. So disappointed. So what did I do? Well, I also have a peach tree, and they make these little paper bags that you can put over your peaches to keep bugs out. And I thought, because I've tried the net bags, guys, on the tomatoes, the net bags are like, the leaf-footed bugs are like, thanks for the extra grip, you know, on this tomato. Like, they laugh it off. So I was like, okay, well, let me try these peach bags. So 2 of these are these blueberry things, little tomatoes, but this one is a green one. And whenever I see some green beefsteakies coming in on these 2 plants, I am going to try and start using the peach bags. I don't know what they call. I call them peach bags. Good, put them with peaches, but I'm sure there's some technical horticultural name for that. Don't know what it is. You guys missed it. I did actually get like several Bedouin tomatoes off of here. They're tasty. I love them. And there are some peppers, right, growing in here, growing in there. These are the Christmas tree pepper. Look, I don't know what happened. I've been watering the bejeebus out of it, and my Swiss chard just died. I gotta dump that because I could see little mosquitoes in it. That's the thing with leaving water out for the wildlife. You gotta like stay on it. Well, love the quietness rose. Quietness rose is probably my favorite rose. They don't have long lasting blooms, but they're just my favorite color pink, and they're beautiful. The zinnias are tall and unsupported. Ew, spider web. Gross. These are kind of cute. Oh, look. Hadn't seen you yet. So, the Jerusalem artichokes are putting on their flowers. That's great and all, but no support. They're going to lean over. They're going to be in here soon. So, I do tend to snap them when they start getting too leany ovary, and then they'll grow up from the bottom, basically. Look at these sweet potato vine. Already running back here. Okay, I don't know what you are, but too noisy. Let's see over here what's going on. Oh, cowpeas. I have actually gotten several cowpeas, dried cowpea pods, and that's kind of the thing with the cowpeas is like I don't eat them shelly wise, right? Like I eat it dried, so I just kind of look for the dried, pods and grab them when I can, and then they should keep producing if I keep the pods cleared, straight through to fall, really. Look at this beautiful. Look, isn't that beautiful? That's beautiful. Sir, look, I appreciate the effort, but that's like right at neck level, trying to clothesline me. Okay, ew, these ones failed miserably. Look at that. That's terrible. One of these guys is dead. I don't know what happened. Look. So, and it's even got stuff growing on it, but it's like, looks bad. Oh well. Same over here. I don't know. Something's got you guys. Oh well, at this point, if something dies back, I'm not replanting anything until maybe the fall, maybe the spring, because my life has gotten complicated this year. So I do like all the shade though. This was a great idea as far as the Kentucky Wonderpole and this thing, this cotton leaf passion fruit vine that I learned about on a Cole Smith's gardening channel. I did not know what it was she was growing. I just thought, that's gorgeous. I found some seeds and thought, let's risk it, because when you buy seeds, like, we never really know if it's really what you ordered. But yeah, love it. It's actually hit way up there. Oh, thank you. You proved my point right here. So yeah, and instead of like the purple, oh, it's really washed out. But anyway, they're pink. And look, and there's so many of them. I haven't actually seen a lot of insects on these pretty pink flowers, but like, I am enjoying them. And I guess that's what really counts, is I like them. I also kind of expected some caterpillars, because most passion fruit vines have like a dedicated butterfly caterpillar species. I haven't seen any of those either, and I'm okay with it. I'm just loving that it has filled up this whole thing that away, shading everything under it right before the really hot part of summer hits. Oh guys, look at all my sweet potatoes running. So I am coming every day trying to pull those. Those are just, if you got that nut burr, nut sedge, whatever, you'll never get rid of it. You just fight it all your life. Have been getting, ow, I should have known better than that. Have been getting okras. That's nice. That's nice. Goji berries are doing what they do every year. I don't know why they do this. They lose all their leaves in the heat of summer. They look like they are dead. And then in the fall, they come back. This yam is getting a little too entitled. Okay. These peppers look great. These are gochujang, except for this one. I think it's actually a not a pena or something like that. I have actually gotten a couple of cucumbers. There's another one coming in. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. Anyway, I am getting, oh, look, totally missed it. Dadgummit. I'm gonna go grab that today. So anyway, I had put some dahlias in here that were kind of questionable. I'm not sure if they're actually gonna come up or not. So I would like them to. We'll see. We'll see if they come up or not. So anyway, I have thought that I might try the peach bag, trick on my tomatillos, just to see if that would keep the bugs out of them. I feel like if they could chew through, look, this is my like nemesis right here. Come on. Where'd you guys go? I'm terrible at finding stuff. Here it is. See them? Those are leaf-footed bug babies. I know, because they're all in a cluster. So I may have to try and squish those. they'll stay right there for a little bit. So the good thing about these tomatillos is that they have shaded out my Swiss chard so that they're all still alive. The okra, the dwarf okra, is growing really well, putting on okras for me. This zinnia is pretty yellow zinnia, but everything else back there is kind of toast, but that's okay. That's okay because this is the hottest part of the year, so I will take all the shade we can get. The seems to be some sun coming in because my rose is putting on new flowers. I am absolutely going to coppice the veggiebus out of this hazelnut because I thought we were going to get hazelnuts this year. It looked really promising, and then we didn't, and I thought, I am not sacrificing my gorgeous... This is literally one of the only original plants that was here with this property when we got it, and it was a dying stick, and now it's like this massive rose bush, so that will get precedence over a failing hazelnut tree. Let's see. Ooh, that's rough. That horseradish looks like it's dying because something keeps eating it. Caribe potatoes from last year decided to come up. I'm going to leave them because what I'm trying to grow, right, is some machada squash. And it's doing pretty good. I'm just going to leave it. You can see there's some differences, right? Let's look at them while we're here. This one's kind of soft, but ruffly edge. A little bit rufflery edge with the white in it. That one, I don't know what that one is. This one's like nice and smooth edged. Ruffly with white. Super white. Leaning. So yeah, all of these will take over this area and then some. This is ridiculous. That's ridiculous is what that is. I'm probably not going to thin them out. I might thin that one out. That one looks like there's 4. But these ones where there's like 3, they're kind of separate and there's a couple feet or more between them. I'm just going to leave those. I will thin these out because that's like way too many. So I'm going to yank you and I'll probably leave those 3. Yeah, that looks good. This is just 2. This is just 2. And this raspberry hasn't died. The raspberry hasn't died. This is a heritage raspberry. I am in, it really doesn't matter what zone I'm in because it's not about how cold or whatever it gets at night. I mean, in the winter, it's about the fact that it gets 105 effing degrees, okay, in the summer where I live, and raspberries don't like that. But these raspberries, well, they're not dead. That's all I'm going to say right now. They're not dead. I wonder what these are because these look like you guys and your babies are probably what eats the bejeebus out of this every year. And I put a cover to keep you out, and you're probably already in the soil. Make me so angry, you know that? Anyway, the Origeron daisies, right? Okay, so there is some crap growing in here that shouldn't be, but I'm so happy with their growth. Like, eventually, I want them to, like, seed and fill in all of this pathway. That's the hope and the plan. Okay, that's it for this garden, but I think I might really genuinely, guys, try and just slip some peach bags over some of these tomatillos, especially the Malanuco, I think it's called, because they're big and I'd like to have some. Anyway, okay, my harvest basket's in use, so this is what I got. I am gonna harvest all of these tomatoes. There are so many of them. I can't do it with the phone in my hand, but I'm gonna come and harvest them. And then this is the Ulukur, I can't say the daggum word, ochre. And honestly, the bugs have stayed off of those so well that I'm just kind of, I'm not even putting the peach bags on them because I'm like, I don't want to bring attention to them. That's probably stupid, but it's how I feel. So there are a couple loofahs growing up here. Honestly, in the hot part of the summer, that may be all that's growing in here if these tomatoes just kind of go kaput. But I'm going to harvest all of this stuff. And, oh my goodness, let's see. So I read somewhere recently that the Molochia, what is it? I don't know, they used to call it a bunch of other stuff, but it's a hot weather green. I read somewhere that they were like, these only get about 4 to 5 feet tall. And I'm like, I beg your finest pardon. No, they do not. Around here, they get really big. They are an excellent summer green, though. They are mild. You can eat them raw. They taste good. When you can't grow lettuce, you know what I mean? Okay. Gotta get in here. Gotta get more of these jalapenos, non-spicy jalapenos. I could see a bunch back there. Oh no. I was waiting to get some of these. Hold on. I have made this an obstacle course of questionable viability for myself. So I was waiting to get some of these, but now I'm seeing like that one's got blossom end rot. And this one looks like it's getting rotten too. Oh, yeah, it fell right off. Yeah, I'm going to pick these today. Let's see. This mulberry. I'm trying to get rid of this mulberry for a couple years now. It won't die. All right, let's see what's going on over here. We've got peanuts. We've got lots of basil. And, well, at least these habanadas kind of got big enough to start bearing fruit. So I'm going to be pushing these guys in because it looks like a lot of them just got tall enough to stay inside. This one might take a little finessing. I might break this stem. We are about to find out. Good job. Okay, so, oh my goodness. And then these guys, wow, look at you guys. So these are the Peppa Peach Stripey, these two. You can maybe see how that's getting like peachy. It's getting a little orangey. Ooh, there's a better one on the outside. Let's go look at that. It is not dead. What is this? Like, why is this over here? It doesn't even belong here. All right, I've got to clean up my mess. It's getting to be a tripping hazard. And you're like, why do you keep falling? Well, that might have something. No, that's not really what it is. I'm just really accident prone. That's all. So this is a jalapeno, a recently planted jalapeno. As a matter of fact, all of these are recently planted jalapenos. And I want to make sure that we're not shading it out too much. So I'm going to try and make sure that these Peppa Peach Stripies are actually living in their cage and not the one next to it, because we really do want to try and give this guy as much sun as we can. But here is what a Peppa Peach Stripey looks like when it's getting kind of peachy and it's getting kind of stripey. Potatoes are out. We did not get a huge harvest of potatoes, and that's not surprising. Left the sweet potato in. Don't know what type of sweet potato it is. Oh, here's a couple of leftovers. I need to take those inside. Oh, goodness. Whoops. Okay. Anyway, there's another teeny tiny one. And the thing is, I don't want to leave the teeny tiny one because it'll just bring more back. Okay. Holy cow. I just realized all those weeds back there. Ugh. What I've done is planted these are Anaheim's or green chilies of some kind. I have taken this tomato, pulled it all up, like all the way up in there, both of these tomatoes, and I have, you can probably see, put some peach bags over the tomatoes to see if I can actually get some tomatoes. The popolo is big enough. That's why I put it in the back, because I knew it was going to get tall. It's tall enough where I can start harvesting. Popolo is the hot weather version of cilantro, in case you didn't know. It's amazing. We have got lots of good chilies coming in and ready to harvest. I'm going to grab those today. The groundnut. Oh, look at this. Oh, somebody got to that. Ew, that one looks rough. That one looks rough. Something got in there. Anyway, this Gandalf, so I've got it tied back because it was in the, but it's got so much fruit coming in on it, and I'm really actually pleased with how productive it is. I'm surprised and pleased. And the disease is minimal. So yeah, this stuff, right? I keep redirecting these that way. I need them to go that way. So that's kind of a daily chore. These Carminat beans go in bananas. The Everglades tomatoes are much taller than I am, and I have seen some tomatoes on there. You can see them again. And then the runner beans. These are the runner beans. I don't see any flowers right now, but they had some beautiful, like, kind of light peach colored flowers. So I was really happy about that. Tons of beans. I know I left them a little too long, but again, it's been like such a nightmare to get out. And these melons, there's 2 melons. They're growing up to get the sun. So we might get melons this year. I never hold my breath on melons because they're so questionable in my area. But just because of the pest pressure. Same with what's it called? Oh no. Oh, the poor little, what's this little weed? But the grape had a little leaf out on it, but that seems to have gone away. So the grape's probably really done, which is okay. I mean, we're redoing this area hopefully next year anyway. So this, even as hot as it's been getting, the Korean celery is doing fine. You know what? Now that we're here, I'm gonna get kind of a newer leaf and taste this. It's not bitter. I know some people said it's actually got kind of a salty flavor to it, believe it or not. Okay, I don't know if you can see these. I have been like getting little raspberries as they become ripe. So like, there's 3, and I'm gonna grab them today, and I'm gonna eat them, and I'm excited. These guys aren't putting on raspberries, and that's that one actually is. That's okay, because I didn't expect any raspberries this year. I just expected them to get established. So the fact that this Himbo Red, I think is what this one's called, is giving me raspberries is amazing. Gotta come get this guy. So I put some bags, right, peach bags, and then the rest of these, honestly, the production is not great. So I may just cut down these tomatoes. I have nothing else to put in their place, so that's kind of why I haven't cut them down. Like, do I cut them? Do I leave them? I don't know yet. I don't know yet what I'm gonna do. So this is looking okay. Like, it's okay. Some of it looks terrible, some of it looks good. And the Green Mountain multiplier onions that lived here were done, so I grabbed those, and they're going to cure for a little bit, and I will replant those. But yeah, it's just the Carminat beans have a lot of flowers, not a lot of beans right now. So it's just kind of, I can feel it like entering that stage of the year where things like die, or they just barely hang on till it cools off again in a couple months. So we'll see if I can keep everything alive or not. But anyway, that's it for today, guys. I know it's maybe not that interesting, but I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled there's still stuff producing. Happy to have the potatoes we have. Happy to get these in the ground before they just wither and die. Yeah, so happy. All right, I hope you guys are happy. I will talk to you next time.